I was just doing a review of the Donner Yellow Fall delay pedal, and I decided to pull out two of my other delays just to go ahead and show you guys so we can compare and contrast. So in front of me on the right here, on my right, I have the Donner Yellow Fall. In the middle, there is the Modtone Vintage Analog Delay. And on the left, there is the new Keeley Andy Timmons dual echo pedal called the Halo. Now, these are all pretty drastically different price points, but I just wanted to show you guys how these sound side by side. So if you watch my Yellow Fall review, you'll see more about it. But basically, this is a vintage analog voice pedal. So the repeats are going to they're going to modulate on the way out. It's going to sound kind of like the warp and warble of a vintage tape delay. So this pedal has a delay time of between 20 milliseconds to 620 milliseconds. The Modtone is not going to have as much of a delay time. It's a much older pedal from about, I think it's more than a decade ago these came out. And I'm not even sure the company exists anymore. But these are still on the internet for sale. You can find them here and there for pretty cheap, for pretty close to the price of the Donner. So anyway, I'll just go ahead and demonstrate how this one sounds. So this makes an excellent slapback. If you watch my review of the Yellow Fall, you'll know that that's also an excellent slapback. The last pedal here is the Keeley Halo, and this is the most expensive of the bunch. This has a lot more features in them, and this pedal is really famous for its one particular sound. It is the famous Andy Timmons Halo sound, which consists of the sound of two delays set to different timings. And what you're going to hear is that the repeats are going to kind of cascade or fold over each other and then dissipate to what sounds like a reverb. It's a pretty neat effect, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate that for you. So I think that sounds really excellent. It's my favorite delay sound, and it's actually the sound that I use the most. This is the pedal that lives on my own personal board. Now, any one of these pedals will probably do you good. If you just need a simple delay to kind of trail off of your guitar, to use sort of like a reverb, like that's how I like to describe it. A lot of us guitar players, we like using these to kind of just trail off the end of a guitar solo, and they're all excellent at doing that. To me, I think the Halo sounds the best. It's just my personal opinion, but these are all excellent at any one of these price points. Now, where some of these stand out, right? So for example, the Donner here, if you listen very carefully, you can hear that it actually has a clicking noise whenever you pop it on and off. That has to do with the switch itself. That's just something that Donner pedals happen to do. In the Modtone, you will hear an audible click from the switch in person, but not through your amplifier. That's not going to go through your signal, right? Note that these are all true bypass also. So these are not going to color your tone. They all run on 9 volts. But that alone is an awesome feature. That's kind of one of the things that you get whenever you spend a little more money. And the Halo has absolutely silent switching. there is no click at the bottom here. That's just the sound of the switch hitting the end. What you're going to hear is that there is no audible difference when you click it on and off in terms of noise or any pops. That's a lovely pro feature that I really enjoy. Another thing about this pedal is that if you play something and you have the repeats kind of rolling off, this will actually spill over whenever you click it off. So as you could hear, I played it, let the delay ring out, and then I clicked it off, and those repeats still went out. They still played and spilled over. On these pedals, you'll hear they just don't do that. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate that right now for you. And then the Donner. So it's the little things like that that really matter. And then on top of that, there's a whole other host of features that the Halo has that these don't. But you know, we can go into depth about that in a different video. But anyway, you can use an expression pedal to control the level on this. You can do tap tempo. You can set presets and save your favorite settings. And you can run through banks of different settings. And you can set up switching from outside sources. So pretty cool pedal, but for the money, obviously, you're not going to expect any of that on these pedals. I think these are absolutely killer. Thanks for watching. Please comment, join in on the discussions. I like hearing from everyone. I want this to be an open forum for all of us to be able to talk tone and gear. And then also, please hit like if you'd like, or, you know, please subscribe. It really helps us out. And of course, I'm going to try to include affiliate links for whatever I can below. We don't get paid by any of these companies. This is just my opinion that I'm giving you. No one's paying me to say it, but if you buy from the affiliate links, it really helps us out.